Georgia Wilson Challenge Cup winner at Wembley. Nice ring to it.
Yeah, it feels absolutely unreal. You know, we've never been in a Challenge Cup final, and this is our first one and our first win as well, so it's absolutely unbelievable. All the girls are so happy, so buzzing, and I'm just really proud of every single one of the girls that have been involved.
Before we talk about that 80 minutes, I'd just like to touch on the journey. You don't have to go that far back for when Wigan versus Saints was quite a one-sided affair. You've come so far in a very short space of time.
Yeah, absolutely, and the girls have been developing and growing in the last few years, and we knew a good performance was coming. You know, we've had a great start to the season. It's really good to just keep it going and obviously get the win at Wembley.
To win the Betfred Challenge Cup final was always going to be a great achievement, but against Saints, the old enemy, it must be even more satisfying.
Yeah, absolutely, and Saints derby is obviously going to be one of the biggest games of the season, and it's even bigger now it's at Wembley, so every time we come up against them it's a really tough game, and we knew it was going to be a tough game today. I think some of our girls are pretty battered and bruised, but you know, they fought the battle and got the win.
You hit the front early on and then never really let them back into the game. It was a real kind of chokehold performance. Did you talk about that fast start coming into this?
We just needed to build tempo from the start. Obviously that would put them down a peg or two, hopefully. You know, a bit of tempo coming into it, and all we said was complete and stay patient. It doesn't matter whether we don't score a try till the 78th minute. Obviously it came a lot quicker than that, but I'm just really proud of the girls for showing their, you know, the grit and the determination to get the win against Saints and stop them getting the 5th Challenge Cup.
You'd said in the week you'd been here to watch the men lift it. How proud are you to have your own memories to make? And
it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I know how happy I was watching the men here winning a couple of years ago, and it feels surreal to actually be on the pitch lifting it in front of our own families and our own fans.
Does this feel like the start for this group? Does it feel like one could turn into a lot?
Absolutely, yeah. We've had a great start to the season. Hopefully we can continue with that as well and just get a few more wins in the bag.
Well, enjoy it. Go and get stuck in.
Thank you so much.
Vicky, I know you've been at this club a long time.
Yeah.
Did days like this ever feel possible?
No, do you know what? It doesn't. You know, when you're first in them first few seasons, when we were on the back of heavy losses sometimes, and you know, in 2018 they won the grand final. We had a bit of a dip, but we're in building, and people have asked me, you know, does it feel real? I'm like, do you know what? It actually does, because we deserved it. We worked so hard, and to put on a performance like that, it is unbelievable today.
You play for a club that has such an association, such an affinity with this stadium and this competition. How good is it now that the women's team has a bit of that as well?
Yeah, and I think the way we're playing as well, you know, we describe ourselves as playing the Wigan way. You know, when you put on a Wigan shirt, it's not pressure as such to win silverware, but it comes with a little bit of that. That's what the club want, that's what we're driving to do. And I said it before, but this group has a real common purpose, a collective sort of common goal. We don't talk about trophies, we just talk about the processes and the journey, and it's really paying off.
We'll just touch on that performance. As good as a performance I've seen in the Betfred Challenge Cup final.
I think our defence was just superb. You know, we didn't give them an inch. They barely got any field position in the second half, and all our energy was in our defence. That again gave us those little moments, those chances. And I think in big finals, semi-finals, that's what you've got to do. You've got to back your defence and take your chances when you get them. And I feel like we really did that, really clinically. A real team performance. I think 1 to 17, everybody who took to the field today really put a shift in. And we enjoyed it. We actually really enjoyed it. It was really tough at times. St Helens, they carry well, they tackle well. It was tough, but yeah, super effort.
We should mention the opposition. It was always going to be satisfying to win a Challenge Cup. Wigan Saints needs very little introduction.
Yeah.
That must make it even sweeter.
It really does, and I've never beaten Saints since I played for Wigan. You know, and to do it on a day like this, it's like wow. But Saints are a class outfit, and they'll bounce back from this. You know, I don't doubt that at all. You know, Jodie's their heart, she's their engine. She'll pick the girls up, and I will not be writing them off for the rest of the season.
More to come for this group?
I think so. I think this is just a start. You know, I think we've built into this game today, and things are really clicking into place. And you know, we've got the platform now, we've got the foundations. You know, we'll celebrate tonight, we'll enjoy it, but we'll be back to business on Tuesday when we're back in the office. So yeah, definitely, I can only see this team getting better with time.
We'll go and enjoy it.
Thank you very much.